Oh, I opened mine already like a complete savage.
What's wrong with you?
Not a team player, this guy.
Andre, the best of the best can do it in all conditions. And you and I are being put to the test as whether we're the best of the best as we attempt to do this show in the absolute repulsive stench of Brandon Spano's leftover rotting lunches that are in our beer fridge.
A massive faux pas.
Everything about it is wrong.
Can never, it has been stated quite clearly multiple times, disgusting or delicious food does not, I repeat, not belong in our drink fridge.
The guy just thinks he can do whatever. Unbelievable.
Some people, my man.
We need some accountability.
Damn straight. I've been saying it for a while.
Anyway, Stray, welcome into the show. And welcome into the beginning of a weekend of our dreams. Lot of stuff on the slate.
I love it.
I'm tired of getting pushed around by the weekend.
Yeah. You rarely even are here for a Friday show.
That's
the last few times I've had Henry here and we go all in on MPJ. We make it an MPJ Friday night and it's a terrible decision, Ryan.
I won't lead you down that path.
And then you come back on Monday and you're like, how'd you do? And I'm like, well, Friday was great. Saturday was horrendous.
Did you tweet out the show?
I tweeted out a YouTube link, yeah.
I don't see it on your account.
Well, cheese them grapes.
I mean, I can't find anything right now.
Yeah, we're struggling. We're struggling up in here.
We still don't have Periscope.
Happens to the best
Is
of them
anyone
sometimes.
out there? Are we just yelling into the void right now?
I wish we were.
Anyways, we've done. What'd you say? We hit our 200th show.
We've gone over 200 episodes.
Thank God that SM Afnan Rahan is here. We hit 200.
Yeah.
And you said I've probably missed what? 2 Fridays ever? 3?
You missed them a week one time.
We're back. We're on Periscope.
Right around a handful of shows in our 200 episode history, which I'll have you know, the last 2 weeks we've been publishing 2 a day. Only one of those gets published on the podcast feed, which is where I got those numbers from. So we're well over like 215 at this point.
Wow.
Not bad.
No, not bad at all. All right, Dre. We have an important update, and it's not good.
Uh-oh.
Canisius, the Game of Thrones character turned college basketball team.
Oh, no.
Down 4 at half.
They didn't do their kinesthetics.
Yes.
I've been thinking about that for 5 hours.
It didn't hit, I'll be honest. It was a waste of thoughts.
Yeah, probably.
So anyways, Canisius, if you're
out there,
if you're listening, please get it together. Now, I'm noticing a trend, Andre. So these small school conferences, the Big South and all that other crap,
his words, not mine.
They play these 2-game sets.
Hi, Gavin.
They play these 2-game sets.
Sometimes more. Mostly just 2 games.
These 2 games.
I made that up. That's on me, folks.
You're thinking hockey, man.
I am thinking hockey, yeah, indeed.
No team ever sweeps these things. At least not this week. Now, this is the first week I ever started caring about small school college basketball.
Yeah.
But, like, Vermont blew the doors off of UMBC last night. Actually, they didn't blow the doors off, but they beat them. Now, they're down 14 in the second half. We're into the second half. They scored 20 points. It's the exact thing that happened to the Presbyterian crap Blue Hose.
Blue Hose, damn.
So, I don't know. We need to follow these trends.
Yeah, we do.
In the future.
We do. I believe Rams, Cowboys did split. The Buffs had one of these. Did they
Oregon
split it?
State, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think they won them both.
The clean sweep.
Yeah, but there was like a weird gap between it. It was like a Sunday, Wednesday or something.
Loyola, Chicago, and Drake split them up, too.
Look, Drake beat them the second time around? Or the first time around?
Second time around.
Okay, all right. Well, anyways, Canisius, if you're out there, please.
Pick it up.
We need them to win by 6. They're down 4. We're down 10 at this point.
If Canisius doesn't pull it off, will you rethink early deep cut college basketball
this is
picks?
the swing game. I'm 2-2 on the week.
Yeah.
I'm dabbling in college basketball teams that I've never heard of this week, and it's not exactly it's inconclusive so far. Whether or not following the money or the trends can just win you a college basketball bet without even knowing where the school is. So this will tell us: is it possible? Is it sustainable? 3-2 week, yeah, that's a well I'm going back to. 2-3 week, decagon of death. Let's get to the big three, though. We got to work.
Yeah, that's right. I've been here before. I feel like the line setters alone is not how you make your picks. You got to know a little yourself.
You're saying I should know where Canisius College is?
Yeah, maybe.
What do you think?
Northeast?
We'll start with Dre's.
Yeah, that's a good one.
While you're doing this, I'll find out where Canisius is.
Always primetime stuff. And I'm going back to the well. John Collins, over 18.5. This hit at 17.5. Last game we had, he's averaging over 20 points in the month of February. He also has scored 20-plus in 4 of the Hawks' last 5 games against the Boston Celtics. I like this matchup with him at the 4. Works out well. Klimt from Switzerland. It's a nice front court. He gets it done offensively. Then
John Collins needs a personal rebrand.
I love it.
Should go by like JC.
JC's fun.
Yeah,
JC's definitely fun. Jamal Murray over 4.5 rebounds, plus 110. That's hitting 6 of the last 10, 4 of the last 5. I don't want to be a broken record, but this is something I've been hitting a lot. Gary Harris, PJ Dozier are out. The big guards for the Nuggets are out. Thus, Jamal Murray has to be their bigger guard and needs to pick it up on the rebounding. He has done so, and this has been a very profitable prop for us.
You know how they say in a marathon, like the first 6 miles are the hardest? I'm just making up a number. There's a number that they say. I think Jamal Murray might have passed that.
Could be. The tide is turning, given what we saw against the Wiz.
And the last one there?
The last one, Zion Williamson, our thick prince, over 3.5 assists. Thick assist is what I'm all about. Minus 127. This has hit 7 of the last 10. He's averaging 4.4 dimes in the month of February. This has gone over 9 of his last 12 games. Zion's done well, like this matchup against the Suns.
I just had like a flash into like a commercial for somehow like a more comfortable seat on seats that you know when you go to like Pepsi Center and you sit up in the top, the seat rests are really close together.
Yes.
This is something you put over those to comfort yourself up. It's called Thick Assist.
Thick Assist. Wow. TM. That's our proprietary.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah, that's our intellectual property.
Yep.
Ryan just unleashed.
Canisius College, private school. You said Northeast?
Yeah.
It's about the northeast, eastiest you can get. Buffalo,
Niagara
New York.
Falls. Let's go. That is basically Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Your big 3, my
friend. Let's get to mine. Big 3 time for me. Nikola Jokic, over 27.5 points. Our guy Austin in the comments, thoughts on Joker's B-Day game? Are you kidding me? I mean...
It's a B-Day day.
First of all, they're giving us plus 120. That scares me. I'm just going to be completely forthcoming with the people. They, for some reason, think that maybe the Nuggets are going to blow them out so much that it's not going to matter.
That's my greatest concern, yes.
I also think Joker wants a B-Day triple-double. I'm just going to put that out there right now. He's the type of guy who wants to give a gift on his birthday, not receive one. That's just the kind of guy he is, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone loves a low number. I've got 2 for you today. Anthony Edwards. Heard of him?
I have. First overall pick.
Yeah, he's all right. I mean, literally.
That's what his scouting report said.
All right.
He's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. Over 2.5 assists. That's all right with me.
That's all right with this guy. I like it.
7 out of 10, if I'm remembering my stats here correctly. I don't have my cheat sheet in front of me. But it's hitting at a pretty good clip, and it's a low number, good clip. It's enticing for everyone. Pretty much everyone listening to this is probably going to take that because it seems so easy. Again, that terrifies me. But let's go get it.
This really is going to put our theory to the test of, we keep saying everybody likes a low number. We have yet to really expose ourselves on if we advise low numbers or that is a sucker's method or not. We've merely stated that everyone likes them.
We have a lot of things that we say that don't mean anything at all.
It's so true.
Such as the cheese.
Lots of great catchphrases.
The cheese is something that we invented that we don't even fully understand. We don't avoid it. We just do. It's just a thing. And everyone loves the low number is just a phrase that we say. There's no meaning behind it.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of low numbers, Lonzo Ball.
Shout out Bonzo.
Yeah, not Bonzo. Bonzo's brother, Lonzo.
Yeah.
Minus 115, over 13.5 points. He has scored more than 16 in 4 straight.
Wow.
They're taking on the Suns tonight. I think that he's going to, want a little bit of a statement game.
Going a cappella on his stats. That's what I love to see.
Acapella?
Acapella, yeah.
Why am I going acapella? Oh, because I'm not
you were, that was no notes.
I
People
see.
don't know, but we rattle these off. They're in our brains and we rattle them off.
When I was a young child, my biological dad always told me, if you use that brain that you use for remembering sports stats for something meaningful, you might be able to actually do something.
Look at me now.
I've never considered doing that. I can remember Lonzo Ball's stats from the last 4 games.
I at home will struggle to remember what the word drawer means.
It's your second language. You get a free pass.
Those are the kind of hiccups that hit my brain. But
What's drawer in Italian?
Cassetto, something like. They're just terms that don't even hit the head. It's like I know they exist in the world. But drawer, cabinet, all those things, I do not care to know the distinction between those terms.
I'm having that thing where if you say a word too many times, it seems like it's fake.
I've done that with umbrellas. Great.
How did we come up with the word drawer?
It's a silly one. All right. It's a silly one indeed.
Okay. Anyways, that's the big 3. We are, let me just do some quick math in my head.
We slimmed our list down to get to.
We were 9, 10, 11, and
I believe I'm 6 and 6, and you're 7 and 5.
That gets us to 13 and 11 on the weekend.
That's great. That's great stuff.
We could go big tonight. We've been alternating days. I literally went 3-0, 0-3, 3-0, 1-2.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I started off 2-1, 1-2, 3-0, 0-3. We are,
it's a roller coaster. That's why you follow us.
Yeah. So true. Keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not pros, but we have fun.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook, where you can get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR at sign-up. That's a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR at DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app. All sorts of incredible stuff to get in on this weekend. When we've got a 25% college basketball parlay boost, which is so cheesy.
Yeah.
But this is the type of stuff that DraftKings does. I think they gave us something. They gave us a boost of some sort every single night this week.
Yeah, and the one night they didn't, we came up with our own parlays.
And we hit them.
Yes.
No, we didn't.
We did.
No, never did. Anyways, must be 21 or older, Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. Sombor in the comments. Shout out Sombor. All right, let's get to our dilemma of the day.
Hell yeah, shout out Sombor.
I want to apply our college basketball parlay boost on. Dre,
yes.
Do you want my actual advice or my fun advice for content?
Your actual advice.
My actual advice is don't even think about trying to use this.
Wait for Saturday, right? It's going to be applied to either date this weekend.
Is that true?
Saturday's going to be a fun one. It usually is true, so I'm just
all CBB games on 219 or 220.
There you go. And on 220, we have Tennessee as big favorites against Kentucky. I like Kentucky. We have Texas Tech going on the road against Kansas. Kansas slight favored. I like Texas Tech. And West Virginia taking on... You a big Shaka Smart guy?
No.
Nice.
Certainly not. I was.
Perfect.
When he was with...
Yeah, exactly. Same.
Wichita State?
VCU?
VCU, yes. Wichita State was a different Cinderella story, a different year.
Yeah, I'm a VCU. Yeah, we
Same
know
colors.
you. Sorry, Shaka, not today. Press Virginia in the house. Give me
Not
Press
gonna
Virginia
Shaka the world.
on the exactly. Yes. Well, the Texas is favored. Should be
Okay.
mentioned.
Oh, man, by 4?
By 4, but everyone knows they don't have the perimeter talent to keep up with Press Virginia once Press Virginia inevitably goes down and has to go to a press.
You know what the most disappointing thing about watching the Blue Hose play this week was?
What is it?
They don't press. Presbyterian.
Oh, that's upsetting.
How could
That's upsetting.
West Virginia, they understand branding. They understand what it means to build a school, build a brand around their basketball team. Meanwhile, Presbyterian is out here playing half-court defense.
Blue Hose, get yourselves an AD that understands puns and how they should be applied to the school's name. Clearly, they are doing it wrong over there.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, sorry.
It's absolutely unbelievable. Figure it out.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that is the college basketball boost.
Yeah.
Is there, let's just
I
look at
mentioned
tonight.
with Young Hank on Fridays, we like to go all in on MPJ nights.
You did.
If we look at the stats, though, going all in on MPJ Friday or any other night of the week, it's kind of a losing proposition unless you hit that under. Unless you hit that under, I myself could never. Especially against the lowly Cavaliers, where I'm saying it right now, the Nuggets blow them out, MPJ gets some extra minutes, and he goes over and everything.
Over everything.
Let's go.
So I actually really like over 2.5 threes at plus 150.
Everyone loves a low number.
That's a high number.
Yeah, for threes it is, but compared to like 14.5 points.
I think he's a little bit in his head right now.
Yeah.
And
Playing
when
good
that
defense,
happens,
though.
you need a slump buster. And that's what the Cleveland Cavaliers are.
Appropriate that life song would come on as I debate MPJ props on a Friday night.
You know the name of the song?
This is my life song. Like Hill Dog Before Me. This is what I come out to.
Who?
Hillary Clinton. You got to keep up.
I'm way behind. I have no idea what you're talking about.
This has become like a yes, no. What's Sean saying in the comments? I want to see it.
Gaucho's in action tonight. Which ones?
Whoa.
Let's see what we got on the Gaucho front.
Oh, right. And Sean also keeps us up to date on Benedictine AZ.
Sean sent me a bad beat today from like the 90s.
Love it. Love it.
Oregon was up 5 with less than 5 seconds left. USC gets a layup with 2.8 seconds left. Oregon just tries to chuck the ball down the court to run it out. Gets intercepted at half court. Catch and shoot, half court 3. Bang for the win. So I guess they were up 4 with under 5 seconds left.
Yikes.
5 points in 2.8 seconds to win.
Wow.
Yeah. You hate to see that, honestly, unless you bet it. Which Gauchos are there?
So many Gauchos.
So many
on the
Gauchos
sheet.
out.
It's hard to even keep up, frankly.
Stetson Hatters are in action.
You like the Nuggets spread? They blow them out? I said it
number?
already. 9.
This is a weird thing, and I honestly believe sometimes I curse the Nuggets by doing this. I'd rather bet on props than the Nuggets spread, so I don't want it to be a blowout. And then sometimes I do that, like the other night when they're up 20 in the first quarter. I was like, these assholes are gonna blow it for me, and then they just blew the whole game instead. I'm like, you don't have to blow the whole lead. Let them back within 8 with like 6 minutes left, so Nikola Jokic comes back in for his final stint. That's all I'm asking. You don't need to blow the game entirely. Of course, I ended up hitting all my props that night, so, give and take proposition. But
Right.
the Nuggets need to learn how to keep a game close and close it out late during Jokic's minutes. So everyone wins their props and they win the game.
I agree. UCSB, Sean clarified.
Oh,
Santa
SB.
Barbara.
Yeah, Santa Barbara. All right, well.
Oh, and I realized
take
this is
them
a
blindly.
four-legger. So the final 4-leg after Press Virginia, after after Kentucky and Texas Tech, you're going to take the under points for Fresno State. San Diego State killing it defensively. Fresno's not going to have a chance to even hit 60.
We could get
So anything in the 60s, you take that under.
a Gauchos Toreros parlay going. because San Diego, the Toreros, are plus 32.5 against Gonzaga.
Yeah.
Everyone hates a big number.
Everyone hates
Except for in this
true.
case, Gonzaga's dropping like 90 on Fools.
No, Gonzaga has like the 3 candidates to win National Player of the Year on their team.
They're sickening.
They blew St. Mary's, who's like the only decent team in their conference.
The Smithereens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you think 3-7 San Diego's covering that? They're not going to get 40 pointed by the Zags? Add them to my slate. Everyone hates a high spread. We love it. There you go.
Oh, R.I.P. Toreros. Okay, I think that's enough.
What better way to end it
Yeah.
than that? Yeah.
So
Great weekend.
I don't
folks.
even know who the Gauchos are playing. Take them, but fade the Toreros.
Drink Straub Sky.
Shout out Breckenridge Brewery. We'll talk to you guys later.